So we've got these gorgeous 8mm glass crackle beads. And they really are beautiful colours. We've got some 8mm silver jump rings. This is our clasp we're going to be using today. Almost has a nautical theme to it. It's 2 tiny crimp beads, and I'm going to be using some thread today. This is the thread that I'm using. This reel has 30 meters. Obviously, because we're using clasp, we don't need elastic. Normally I would make them with stretchy elastic. I've got my ruler, pair of scissors, 2 pairs of pliers for the jump rings, and you can also use the pliers for your crimp beads, or there's a special little tool you can use. This is the first one. You put your crimp bead in the first one, then into the second one. There is an actual shape, but I'm not sure if you can see. But you can just use your pliers if you want to. I've gone ahead and I've cut myself 24 inches of thread. I'm going to take the clasp and thread it through one side, and I'm going to do just 2 basic knots. Then I'm going to thread a crimp bead through both ends. This could be a bit fiddly, but we'll see how it goes. There we are. Managed to get both ends through. Now you can just use normal pliers. I don't know if you can see, but the knot that I just did, the crimp bead actually goes over. I was going to use the special tool that you go in first of all with the very first one, and then you go with the second one, but I do understand that lots of people don't have these, so although I showed them to begin with, I'm just going to use my normal pliers. But there's a very tiny space there, otherwise I don't want it to wear away. And then I'm just going to squeeze together. So I'm going to take both ends and thread it through one of these beads. And I'm also going to thread a jump ring over both pieces of thread as well. So that's the start of our bracelet. And then we start threading the beads. So we'll take the top strand and we'll thread a bead. Then we'll take both ends and thread a jump ring. Then we take the bottom strand and we add a bead. And then a jump ring through both. And this is the start of our pattern now. If you lose track and think, I don't know where I have to go next, if you look at this one, the top strand is coming out of that very last bead that we did. Obviously we've added the jump ring, so we know the next one is going to be on the bottom. I really love the colours of these beads. Reminds me of candy floss. Another jump ring. I do apologise for the traffic. We then take another jump ring over the top. Next will be the bottom. Then a jump ring through both. I love making goddess bracelets, as you'll probably know by my videos, but I thought I haven't done one yet using toggle clasps. You can see there's our pattern, and you just keep going. So the very last bead thread comes out the top, jump ring, so the bottom is going to be the next bead. Next one is the top. I do have a website where you'll find all the supplies that I use for my tutorials. Low cost craft supplies, and there you'll find handmade jewellery, craft and jewellery supplies. I've currently got a 10% offer on at the moment and lots of reductions, and I do send worldwide. So there's that one. Next one will be the top. Also, a lot of my beads, you don't have to buy the full strand. You can buy them in packs of 10 or 20. And when you're just starting out jewellery making, it makes all the difference. Lots of charms are available singly as well. I'm currently listing more Christmas stock. I've got Christmas bead. I've got some lovely snowflake beads that are acrylic, and they're beautiful. So the next one will be the bottom. And then a jump ring. Helps if you have nails as well to separate these out each time. Top. bottom for the next one. And a jump ring. You can get lots of pretty jump rings as well. These are just plain, but you can get them with patterns on. Okay, next one is at the top. Just wanted to share with you, because I don't think I did in the beginning, the thread that I'm using is, I believe it's Gutermann, and it's a 50 weight, so it's nice and strong. I think in the US it's different. I believe in the US the larger the number, the finer the thread, whereas in the UK the larger the number, the thicker the thread. I believe that's right. Yeah, it's abrasion resistant, guaranteed not free, and that's why I like to use this. And my jewelry projects have been absolutely fine using this. So again, work with what you're happiest using. We ended on a bead, just like with this end. So let's look again. Absolutely beautiful. Now what we have to do to fit the toggle on our toggle clasp is we take our crimp bead and we're going to thread both ends. It might be a little bit fiddly. I should really put my glasses on. Have they both gone? Yes. So there we have, it's over both ends. Now we take one strand and we attach our toggle, thread that on. Then we are going to go, so this is what we have. There's our crimp bead. Toggle has been threaded on the bottom strand in this case. And then the bottom strand we're going to take and we need to thread back through that crimp bead. I don't think it's going to go through by hand. I'll try, but that's why I've got my needle. Has it? It has. Wow, that is amazing. I didn't think it would do that. Okay, so now we're going to go back through the very last bead. We've gone through the crimp bead with one thread. We're going to go back through the bead. There we go. Now we don't want to do it too tight because we want a little bit of leeway for this to move. So there is our crimp bead, and I'm just going to get my pliers and squeeze that together. If we'll be using these, you would then go back with the second side. This is in the way. So I'm now going to take my scissors and cut the loose bit going through the bead. This bit coming for the toggle. There we go. There we have our bracelet. So please, if you've got this far, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I have lots of tutorials available, ideal for the complete jewelry beginner. So thank you for watching, take care and happy crafting.